Here's Relevance AI. Really nice interface. You can develop, multiple different agents. And so you can see here, I've got I also prototyped the joint value proposition and just doing some account profiling. And then the IPP agent that I created here for this particular use case. And so when you create an agent under this tool, you give it a name, you give it a description, and then really where it becomes a little more agentic in my mind is where you're actually incorporating triggers, again, with tools that you're using every day, whether it's your email, whether it's your CRM system. It can be a recurring schedule, something you want to happen every day. But again, this is something that's going to be incorporated into my workflow and into my existing technology stack. And it's being triggered at a certain point in time and starting to do that work that I need done at a certain trigger point. And then the other thing that's really interesting is you get into more of the true agentic frameworks. It's a lot of tools. And if you're giving tools to your agents, you're becoming much more agentic. You're actually giving these agents more autonomy. And a lot of folks, again, I'm not an AI researcher. I'm just trying to find the best way to use these tools for my clients and in my business and in my partner program. And, a lot of folks will say, well, agents have to have autonomy and they have to change with their environment and react. I think it's, less or more simple at this stage than that. I think it's, if you can give them and define tools and give them a little bit of autonomy, you're kind of on the leading edge of what an agent looks like. Then you give the core instructions to the agent, and this again is where you're defining the context and the role and the output, and that's where you can start to use and leverage the tools that you've set up. So you can see here, I'm telling it use the knowledge retrieval tool to go out and pull in the IPP definition that I've defined.